Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, we're not tracking sharks, but we are tracking some potential thunderstorms and downpours as we move throughout the afternoon here in southern New England. Right now, a scan of the skies doesn't show much over our area. However, we go just down to the south, and we're seeing a few storms push in our direction. In fact, the general direction of these showers and storms is off to the north and northeast. This is an unusual direction. Often they move from west to east, but not this morning. And any one of these could make it through as a shower, maybe a downpour or a thunderstorm. So that's kind of the situation we will be in for this morning. But plenty of gaps in the showers as well. And that's what we've seen earlier this morning. In fact, here's a time lapse over the past hour or two from Narragansett Beach. You can see some early morning beachgoers, surfers, and people hanging out at the beach. Low clouds, fog, and mist, but we have kept it dry for the most part at Narragansett Beach this morning. Some dark clouds moving into Providence, but also some blue sky over the city. Temperature right now, 75 degrees. Those winds out of the southwest at 6 miles an hour. Currently 79 in New Bedford, 73 westerly, 73 in Smithfield, and 75 in Newport. All right, so here is that activity down to our south that we're watching for this morning. Here's what we're watching as we go into the early afternoon. This is a cold front, and as it swings through, it will give us the chance of some strong storms. The primary threat from these will be heavy rain. I mean, we could see some gusty winds, but it's more the downpours which will be of concern for today. 8 o'clock in the morning, a mix of clouds, sun, maybe a shower or two. 1 o'clock, you can see the activity becomes a bit more widespread. The front moves in from the west, but at this point the front's not through. Now, I think the front starts to make its way towards northwestern Rhode Island by the late afternoon. You can see 4:30, still the chance of some storms and downpours, especially in northwest Rhode Island. Then as we go from the late afternoon to early evening, the threat starts to swing off to the east, out into eastern Massachusetts, New Bedford. However, still the chance of a lingering sprinkle, storm, or downpour in southwestern Rhode Island. And then by 3 o'clock in the morning, most of the threat pushes out towards the Cape. And then even into tomorrow morning, we still have the chance of a few showers or storms as that front stalls just to the east of our area. As for this afternoon, some scattered showers, thunderstorms possible, becoming more widespread throughout the early and late afternoon. Some heavy downpours, certainly not out of the question. High temperature, 84 degrees, and we could see some local flooding, ponding on the roadways due to some of those downpours. 81 in Charlestown today, 82 Wickford. Newport gets up to 79, westerly 80, and Coventry gets up to 84 degrees. Northern Rhode Island temperatures in the low to mid-80s, 83 in Cumberland, 84 Foster, 84 degrees in Scituate. Winds out of the south, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Of course, if you get under some of these storms, you could see some stronger gusts. Westport gets up to 81 today. New Bedford 81, Little Compton 79, Middletown 79, and Seekonk 84. Out across the Cape, Hyannis makes it up to 80 degrees today with winds out of the south, 5 to 15 miles an hour. And at the beach, the type of day where, sure, you can go, but be prepared to run for cover at times. Air temperature 79 degrees, water temperature 70, with a risk of those downpours and storms. Out on the water, same story. Winds out of the south, 5 to 15 knots, waves 2 feet. Visibility, not great this morning with some fog, and then into the afternoon it will be poor under any developing shower. So a weekend wrap shows, even though we may see some storms around this morning, the primary threat would be this afternoon into tomorrow morning. Still expecting some improving weather Sunday afternoon, but I am going to have to leave in at least a chance of a shower or storm because that front just doesn't want to completely clear southern New England by tomorrow afternoon. All right, 7-day Futurecast shows, could it be another heat wave? Monday, 89 degrees. Some spots could hit the 90s. 90 on Tuesday. Chance of some scattered showers and storms on Wednesday. Highs in the mid-80s. Thursday and Friday, we're looking at temperatures also on the warm side with those humid conditions. So not another heat wave on the way, but certainly temperatures warmer than normal this time of year once we get into next week. A little relief from the heat today, but still very humid out there. So when it's not raining, you're going to feel that stickiness.
Okay. Thanks for the update, Pete. And now we want to take a look at